Is that a plate? They have a gig coming up Tuesday night. They're at Jailhouse, which is just off Gibson Street in Glasgow, around the back of Stravagan. Might be an interesting one to check out. Okay, back after the break with a band who are due to play the City Hall in Perth on Wednesday, though I think they're going to have a Glasgow date possibly in October. We're back with Fun Loving Criminals next on Beat 106.
Tune in for Bacardi Biz with Bacardi Rum. It's the ultimate guide to your night out. The best clubs, the most exclusive parties, and the hottest gigs. We'll tell you when and where, and you could even win the chance to be a Bacardi VIP. Whatever it is, we'll get you on the guest list. Tune in for the ultimate guide to your night out. 5:30 Monday to Friday, 1:30 Saturday and Sunday. Bacardi Biz with Bacardi Rum. Welcome to the Latin Quarter on non-stop Beat 106.
In this prison, there is no honor.
Why do you think I should help you?
No heroism.
There've been murders.
Take that man down. Get down! And no hope.
Happens here today, happens here all the time.
Until now.
I'm taking command of your prison.
Open fire on that man! That's an order! The Last Castle, starring Robert Redford and James Gandolfini, Certificate 15. Rent it tonight on VHS and DVD from Global Video.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a little bit of role play in the meeting today. Obviously, we know the marketing budget's been squeezed. Well, in order to find a solution, I want you to pretend that I am the marketing budget and that you're all squeezing me. Okay? So, come over here and squeeze me. Come on. Don't be shy. Come over here. Give me a big squeeze. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. Excellent, Tommy. All right, not too hard. Now, stop now. Stop now. I can't breathe.
When times are hard for marketing budgets, you don't have to think too hard. Research shows radio advertising can be up to 4 times as cost-effective as TV in generating awareness. For details, visit rab.co.uk.
The store has now closed. Why do I wear new one-day AccuView contact lenses? Well, they're incredibly comfortable. So comfortable. In fact, they'll keep going as long as I do. So now I can quite literally shop till I drop.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam, but we really are trying to clean up now.
To discover the incredible comfort of new one-day AccuView contact lenses from Johnson & Johnson, call into your local branch of Black & Lazar's Opticians. Branches throughout Scotland. Find us in Yellow Pages.
Jim Gellatly, the beat scene, non-stop Beat 106.
You know I'm getting paid by the mile like Avis. I pay this, fast, save this, everybody smile. And act gracious, see I rob banks, I fool franks. Sometimes I eat franks and conditions. Best wishes, I'm vicious, but here I am again like CNN. Do you believe my friend? Stick 'em up, Paul, it's the fun-loving criminal. 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 Yes, we bug a lot and my friends is loud and I'm more freaky than disco 2000. I scream, I yell, I bark, I bite. I hit you with an egg on a hot summer night. I never let the cops get wind of me and I never, ever, ever say die. I never take myself too seriously, cause everybody knows that birds don't fly. Stick 'em up, Paul, it's the fun-loving criminal. 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 The fun-loving criminal. The fun-loving criminal. The fun-loving criminal. The the fun-loving criminal. With the greens, murder on your spleen, living in a dream, do you know what I mean? Goateed indeed, smart like John Steed. I'll steal your girlie and I'll steal your weed. I got so much saving and I always leave you doing it. I got so many styles you be thinking I'm from the UN. Broke into the White House and never got caught. And I've been there long strong if I was an astronaut. I'm always optimistic about human relations. I got more friends than my man Peter Cation. We always fun loving, so don't start bugging. If your girlie comes up and starts kissing and hugging. Stick 'em up, dog, it's the fun-loving criminal. 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 Stick 'em up, dog, it's the fun-loving criminal.
Fun-Loving Criminals, the Fun-Loving Criminal. It's the DJ Bumjack remix, which is on the CD2, limited edition CD with Fun-Loving Criminals Bag of Hits album. A couple of unreleased tracks on there. Like that one, which is previously unreleased. The Fun-Loving Criminals live, City Hall in Perth on Wednesday. And as I said, also hopefully to be confirmed soon, date in Glasgow in October. Looking forward to seeing this lot on Thursday night at the Barfly in Glasgow. It's The Beating, some fantastic plastic records. This is Jailhouse. garage rock. About time too. That's the Beatings and Jailhouse, which is out now on the fantastic plastic label. And the Beatings are going to be playing Glasgow on Thursday night, along with Mass and the new Rosie Jules. The Barfly have given me 2 pairs of tickets for the gig to give away, plus 2 pairs of tickets for the We Believe in AC/DC gig next Sunday. If you fancy a pair of tickets for each gig, give me a call now, 08000 272 106. Now, as their tickets for the AC/DC tribute, as well as the Beatings tickets, it's an AC/DC related question. Just tell me the sort of outfit AC/DC's Angus Young is best known for wearing on stage. 08000 272 106. From Aberdeen, this is Drive Blind.
Something's broken, don't fix it. Just keep the pieces to remember what you've learned. It's been a while since I can remember a time. The lessons have come so quickly, but I guess I'll get back in line. I'll get back in line. And I see the funny lights again, and I'll say everything, and I know the things he did, and I'll see the words he lived, you know it must be me. I am his own company. Any place that I go, I just know the fruit follows me there. With the face of a man who knows what it's like to wear 1,000-yard stare, walking along the line, walking along the line. And I see the funny lights again, and I say everything, and I know the things he did, and I see the words he said, you know it must be me. I am his own company. Well, I slow down, 'cause it's the he likes to get around. Then I see the pearly birds again, and I say everything, and I know the things he did, and I see the words he lived, and I know the pearly birds again, and I say everything, and I know the things he did, and I see the words he lived, you know it must be me. I am his own company.
Saw them live at King Tut's in Glasgow the other week, and very good as well. Drive Blind, that's full rides. Again, get more info at their website, which is driveblind.co.uk, yes. Now, I answered 5 lines there. Every single line was somebody wanting to put a request on Tom Wilson's show. It finished at 7 o'clock. We do have a couple of spare lines now if you want to phone in for those tickets. 3 tickets for the Barfly. Got 2 pairs of tickets for the Beatings playing Thursday night, and 2 pairs of tickets for Sunday's We Believe in AC/DC gig with a bunch of bands playing AC/DC songs again at the Barfly. Sunday night, you can win a pair of tickets for each gig. Just give us a call, and because it's the AC/DC tribute night on the Sunday, asking a question related to AC/DC. Just tell me the sort of outfit AC/DC's Angus Young is best known for wearing on stage. 08000 272 106. It's 08000 272 106, and hopefully it won't be a pile of people when I answer the phones this time round looking for Tom Wilson. Check this out, Deadbeat Radicals.
Gellatly Beat scene.
Floating in space. Do you realize that happiness makes you cry? Do you realize that everyone you know someday will die? And instead of saying all your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. Let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun doesn't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round.
The new release date for that was to be the 5th of August. It's now the 12th of August. Flaming Lips, do you realise? Watch out for an interview with Wayne from Flaming Lips in the next few weeks here on the beat scene. Before that was Deadbeat Radicals, Little Yellow Mini. A release date for that is definitely the 5th of August, so they'll probably change it, they always do. Some interesting remixes of the Deadbeat Radicals track as well, courtesy of Jim Bob, ex of Carter the Unstoppable Sex Machine. So I think you can see where it's coming musically anyway. Well done to the following people who each win themselves a pair of tickets for a couple of gigs coming up in the next week at the Barfly. There's the AC/DC tribute night, which happens on Sunday, that's a week tonight, and on Thursday the Beatings gig at the Barfly in Glasgow. It should be a good one. Okay, so the winners are Stephen Dixon and Denise Ferguson. Well done to you. We'll get those tickets in the post as soon as possible. Time now for the Web of the Week. Stuart McHugh on the ball as always.
The beat scene with Jim Gellatly. Non-stop. Beat 106.
Stuart McHugh here with another beat scene Web of the Week, or as it might be termed, another thinly veiled excuse to play a record by an up-and-coming Scottish band. Fortunately, Nero do have a website, and despite being a bit iffy in certain browser, it's actually quite fun. Hurrah! So go to neuropop.co.uk and you'll be greeted, or maybe confronted, by the band looking as serious as you can when depicted as a cartoon with a giant oversized head. Mouse over and the band members spring into life, introducing themselves. The site's an entertaining visit. Read how the band discovered they had special powers, mainly in the less acclaimed superhero areas of singing and strumming, and despite an unhealthy obsession with cheese, they have managed to release their second single, which captures their energetic and rather mad sound pretty well. Apart from that, to be honest, it's a wee bit sparse, but they do have a download, which is always the best bit after all, and let's face it, it's why we're here. So there's a version of this, a brand new good smack in the mouth EP. This is Girls with Cellos.
Supposed to, but I can't stop thinking about you. When you play out there all day, it's like nothing's coming true. You had on your orange jumper and your funny hat too. I won't tell you what went on in my head when I saw you. I know that this won't go away. So what you want me to do? What you want me to say? I know that it's all go away. So what do you want me to know? Yeah, what do you want me to say?
I've never really heard the limebow selector sung with so much style. Fantastic stuff. The band are Nero, and it's a track from the new EP on Lithium Records. It's called Girls with Cellos, the tune that I played, track 4 on the EP. It's the Web of the Week from Stuart. You can check out the Nero website. It's www.neropop.co.uk, and while you're at it, check out Stuart's site for updates on the Scottish music scene, and also the best message board that there is, discussing new music in Scotland or slagging it off for whatever, and bands plugging their gigs. They don't bother telling me about the gigs, but they post stuff on the Jock Rock message board. It's www.jockrock.org. Still to come tonight on the show, chat with New Zealand garage rockers, the D4, and more from the Sundowns from Edinburgh in session on the beat scene. Plus, you listen out for Chili Peppers' We Blast a By The Way. Got 2 copies of the By The Way album to give away before 10 o'clock as well. When you hear a bit of the Chili Peppers, give us a call, 08000 272 106. Next up, Seattle band The Catheters in conversation. Caught up with them when they played King Tut's in Glasgow recently.
Anything goes with Morgan Spice, and anything can happen when Non-Stop Beat 106 goes to Ibiza with our Club 106 DJs. Stevie Kerr, Colin Stevendale, Lisa Littlewood and Scott Mackay performing exclusive live sets from Ibiza's Cafe Mambo, Kilties and Savannah. Club 106 coming to you live all next week from Ibiza, Monday to Thursday from 7:30 and Friday from 11. So mix it up as anything goes with Morgan Spice and Non-Stop Beat 106.
It's Beat 106. Club 106 2, the double CD. Mixed by Stevie Kerr and Colin Stevendale. Featuring 4 strings, solid sessions and Frank tracks. DJ Tiesto and Art of Trance. Non-stop beats from Club 106. Out now.
Go, 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 go. Ever fancied visiting the historic cities of Nottingham or Leicester? Well, now you can fly from Edinburgh or Glasgow International direct to East Midlands Airport. And with our new cheap day return fares, you can go for the day from just £30 return, including all taxes. Go, 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 go. So book now at gofly.com. Usual conditions.
Friends Jr. and Rowan Atkinson, now showing in cinemas everywhere.
Funniest film I've seen this year.
That's right.
Echo Receptor is a shoe scientifically designed to limit the effects of gravity on your feet. A shoe so light and flexible that whatever floor you hit, your feet will always be as chilled as you are. Echo Receptor. Feel the difference now at Grieve Sport, Gordon Street, Glasgow. Inside Out presents the Future Heroes All-Nighter at the Arches on Saturday, July the 27th. Doors open 10:30 and we're going all the way through till 5 a.m. Join guest DJs Don Diablo, Yves de Ruyter, Corvin Dalek, John Johnson, Gabri Fasano and DJ Bismarck, alongside residents Simon Foy and Alan Belshaw all night long. Tickets available from the usual outlets or pay on the night. The Inside Out Future Heroes All-Nighter, Saturday, July 27th at the Arches.
The Beat Scene with Jim Gellatly.
I'm Davey. I'm Brian from the Catheters.
Sometimes it's better not to let it go. time.
started when we were like 14, 15. He started when he was like 13 in the band. So we just been playing since we were like in high school and stuff like that. But you know, we didn't play many shows, you know, in the very beginning. But that's how long we've been like practicing together and stuff like that.
And when did it become serious enough to think about doing records or whatever?
Like
or touring?
The last 2 years is like when we actually like record stuff and like toured and tried to take it serious.
We had recorded more than 2 years ago. Probably since like when was the Empty deal? The past 3 years, yeah.
But we didn't really tour much on it, so it was kind of like we put a record out and sat around our thumbs up our ass, kind of.
Did you do that yourselves?
No, a label called Empty Records out of Seattle did it.
And then how did you link up with Sub Pop?
Just like, I mean, they're from Seattle, we're from Seattle, and like...
Yeah, but there'll be thousands of bands in Seattle, surely.
Yeah, that's true. We're just good. There was someone who we toured with the Mercy Devils a couple times, and we're on Sub Pop. Someone that worked for them kind of like liked us and like put a good word in, I guess. So like for a year they were kind of like poking their heads around and like, oh, I don't know, what do you think? And so finally they were like, we like you, I guess. And we were like, oh, cool. You know.
So that was a couple of years ago then.
It's coming up on 2 years, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Was it straight into the studio when she'd signed then?
No, not really. We had a couple of members leave right after we signed, so we had to take a couple of months to like write a new album, like, you know, start from scratch again, like write all new songs for the album, and like in the process sort of like changed our style of music a little bit and stuff like that. So.
All right, so how's it changed then?
I don't know. I think it's gotten like, what would you say, Dave? I think it's gotten heavier. I think we got better at our instruments too, so that probably helped. But I think we wanted to sound noisier than we used to be, you know. Punk rock. That's like sort of my first thing that got me into music and stuff like that. Well, I guess not like Mudhoney and like, you know, other like Seattle bands like sort of got me into like Black Flag and a lot of the West Coast punk stuff, like hardcore music. And then bands like Black Flag introduced me to like Black Sabbath and Stooges and MC5
and Misfits and stuff like that.
Yeah, but when we first started playing music, like we would do like Ramones and Black Flag covers, Misfits covers and stuff like that. So and I like a lot of like 77 punk too, like out of New York and from England.
So do you consider yourselves a punk band?
Yeah, I think so. Just because of our inept playing abilities and like...
I mean, what do other people label you as back home in the States?
Most people, I guess, they refer to us as like a punk rock / rock and roll band or something. Punk and roll or something. I don't know.
Garage rock seems to be sort of the buzz thing at the moment. Are you aware of that when you're coming over to the UK, where we seem to be very precious about our scenes over here, or certainly the music papers are?
Yeah, we're definitely aware of it. I think that'd be a pretty good thing.
And most of the bands seem to be Scandinavian as well, I must say.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's been happening for a while with like the Helicopters and Turbo Negro and stuff like that, like Lucifer and whatnot. But it's pretty cool. I think that could like help us out or whatever, but I think there's probably like, I mean, I don't know, there's like a ton of bands in the States that have like, garage was sort of the out thing for a long time until it got popular over here, and now again it's like the cool thing, you know, like the Strokes and whatnot.
It's just starting to get popular in the States. Like, they play the Hives and like the Strokes on like the big radio stations, but like, you know, I think they're only playing the stuff that's like on like a big label, or that probably is like big over here.
So are bands like the Hives and the Strokes actually a big deal?
They're getting to be a big deal. Like, they're definitely starting to get like really huge now. Not so much the Hives, but definitely the Strokes and White Stripes are very large over there. I don't know, I think out of all those bands, I would only consider like White Stripes to be like garage at all, you know what I mean? Or as coming from that scene. Or like the Hives are pretty garage as well too. It's just like interesting that that's all of a sudden catching on now because it was so long. It's been going on for like so long, and people are just starting to catch on. Over here, it seems like it's like major label type stuff too. Like, aren't those bands are like on the charts and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like the Strokes. Yeah, it's not like that over in the US.
Yeah, the market is totally different in the UK anyway. It's sort of a bit easier to get a top 40 hit. And also, you don't generally have singles. I mean, singles aren't a big thing in the States anymore, are they?
I think they are for like Mariah Carey or something like that. But yeah, over here I've seen like a lot of advertisements for singles and stuff like that, and you don't really.
But a lot of acts, apart from sort of indie acts or whatever, don't release singles now. They'll do radio ones.
Like, yeah, they'll release a radio single.
Yeah.
Recent single from the Catheters, that's 3,000 Ways on Non-Stop B106. You find that on the Subpop label. There's a new Glasgow record label called Start a Riot Records, and I think that their debut release is a compilation album of local acts called Dependence Volume 1. On there you'll find the Black Hole Transmitter, the Argonauts, the Stunts, a wizard called Oz, Stunt Labs Inc., Nick Wilson, Gulchin and Tiny Cuts, also a band called the Argonauts. This one I'm going to play, the band that I played to T in the Park last weekend. It's Work Shy, and get the message.
Such thing as society. There's no escape from reality. Like a star that shines inside of me, I would radiate my energy. Don't let them break your foresight. After turn to chaos. Breathe deep and think and heaven. Interpret systems and
It's Work Shy, Get the Message. Played something from them a couple of years ago. Since then, they seem to have embraced technology a bit more. That just sounds spectacular. You find that track on a compilation. I'm not sure how widely available it is. Dependence Volume 1 on Start a Riot Records. If you're a band looking to get your material out or whatever, you could get in touch with them. Glasgow-based label. And you own the scene. There's an email address. It's starteriot_records@hotmail.com. starteriot_records@hotmail.com. No doubt that's the place as well if you want to find out about availability of the CD. starteriot_records@hotmail.com. Jim Gellatly on the home of new music in Scotland. From Edinburgh, our session guests this week, the Sundowns.
Sunlit sky. It was in a day. Was a wet day. She cut grass. Made my throat dry. Made my throat dry. She cut grass. The day I saw the sang the song of the good man, watched her fly. And I watched her fly. It wasn't gold. When I rang her, she had a sweet voice, just like that bluebird. She had a sweet voice, just like that bluebird. And the day I saw the bluebird, I sang the song of the girl and I watched her fly. Watched her fly. It was in a day of wonderment. Watch the river and the way it ran. Watch that river. Saw the bluebird, sang the song of the good man, watched her fly. And I watched her fly.
Looking tonight on the beat scene from the Sundowns in session, track called Bluebird. They launched their new album, The Merchant House Tapes, Wednesday with a gig at the Bell Angel in Edinburgh. Thursday, they're at the Cathouse in Glasgow. Check out the website, thesundowns.com for more info. Here's some first-timers on the beat scene. Alexa, My Way.
Walking down the street again, I don't know where I ought to go. People walking, people talking, they don't know where they've to go. It's okay for you, 'cause you don't know where you've to go. It's okay for you, just don't see it my way. I can see right through, just don't see it my way. Looking up, I'm looking down, I'm looking all around. I'm smiling and I'm crying, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna say. I can't see right through, just don't see it my way. I can't see right through.
Tu veux un camembert? And stuff in Kerrang TV, I believe, which is pretty impressive stuff for a self-financed release. They're called Draw, and this is the single in question, Silver Screen.
I can't breathe in, I'm still winded, I don't feel a thing. I'm still senseless now, there's a million reliefs I could believe in. How many more can there be? Is this everything it seems? Just lonely hearts and broken dreams. Silver screen. Yeah, everything it seems, just lonely hearts and broken dreams. Silver screen. Some action and time, 1 million, I'm wasting my mind. I'm always at one, a million reliefs. How many more can there be? How many more can there be? Is this everything it seems? Just lonely hearts and broken dreams. Silver screen. Yeah, everything it seems, just lonely hearts and broken dreams. The silver screen. Now I wish I'd look around, take some notice and look around me. I'd like to sit and take a list of everything I miss.
The Beat Scene with Jim Gellatly.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow.
Jim Gellatly.
Hi, that was Kate Cole, by the way, for the Chili Peppers winning weekend.